And welcome back, everyone, to probably most likely going to be the last episode, last video, since I'm going to make sure to do as much as possible, like try to do the entire most of the thing. I know I'm getting close to it, since we're now to a point where we can't return back to the other base, so... So with that knowledge, it's known for sure that this is getting close to the end, so not gonna worry about time, and just gonna play through most of it. Need to look for the signal going on. Just let me on my own way. I'll let you guys live. Only doing this to protect myself. Okay, the signal is coming from over here.
The signal is back. Transmitting coordinates.
Coming from unknown ground. Yeah, no, just leave me alone, you know?
The signal is gone. It's back. It's right next to you.
I don't see any.
It's close, and it's moving toward our base.
The bloody hell is underground.
It's underground.
Major Kowalski here. You better get back here. We need to prepare for possible attack. Bastards won't catch us with our pants down this time.
We gotta defend. This is our last stand. We wish I know what happened to the monolith guy, because I know he wasn't dead by the time we got here. He was alive. And he said he didn't mind, don't matter who he sold, just if it follows, as long as he can go to the center.
Don't shoot. I'm headed to the main entrance.
Who are you?
My name is
S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
You're the stalker who disabled the Scorcher?
Yes, but my plan didn't work. I came here to speak with your commanders. I have information that will allow the army to take control of the zone and destroy it.
And the mission is starting.
Come, let's talk inside.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the guy we played as in the first one, then who was the antagonist in the second one? And the
Our choppers are crashing for reasons that we've not understood yet.
Pico
Until
thing.
we work it out, there won't be any
Then-
helicopter support. The only way to get to the borders of the zone is on foot.
The reasons are obvious. There are many anomalies in the air, especially in the center of the zone.
We had a map with the safe air corridor between anomalies, and the helicopters had emission protection systems.
That's odd. You're telling me you haven't noticed that anomalies move around after an emission. Some disappear, and new ones show up in different places, which makes your map of anomalies effectively useless.
So that's what it is.
What?
Emissions don't just
what
follow
happened to
one
the two
another.
helicopters.
If you can scan the area and identify all the anomalies, the choppers will be able to collect us safely, provided they're dispatched right after an emission.
We must inform the HQ of this as soon as possible.
I'll contact my commanders right after the emission.
Wait for the mission
Lieutenant,
to finish.
get him on the line as soon as you can.
There, can I get...
Every time there's an emission, I get this splitting headache.
Can I get some ammo? Maybe get some of that.
I'd say that's pretty good going.
Might as well get some more sniper. Make sure everything is completely repaired. Just
Говорят,
good
эти
amount of
твари по
ammo.
ночам стали на патрули нападать. Главное,
Where's the
днем между
doctor?
собой трутся, а ночью собираются в стаи и нас кончают.
Another emission. I'm getting real tired of them.
Аномалии, мать. Вот это самое страшное, точно.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Как его зажарило. А другого по деревьям раскидало. Не дай бог. Лучше на пулю нарваться. Тут бы сейчас гречки с тушенкой. Да. Это я бы на раз.
Okay.
Лучше б я тот труп не видел. Как его тварь разделала.
Go and save the game.
Что в зоне творится? Рассказать никому. Положено.
Gotta prepare for the attack. After this. I mean, we only have a small amount of people.
Твари по ночам стали на патрули нападать.
At least one of them is
Главное,
S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
днем между собой трутся, а ночью собираются
And
в
he's
стаи и
one,
нас
the
кончают.
toughest person here, one of the toughest. The survivor he went through in the prequel, then did all that in the base game, and now helping out with the getting out of here kind of thing.
It looks like the emission is over. Kirillov, contact HQ.
Roger. HQ on the line.
Эх, миска бы копченого сейчас.
Okay.
Colonel, why did comms go down?
Because of the emission,
Говорят, эти
it's
твари по ночам
impossible
стали
to
на патрули
establish
нападать.
comms during one.
Главное, днем между собой срутся,
Okay.
а ночью собираются в
All right,
стаи и
listen
нас
up.
кончают.
Operation Fairway is being taken over by the USS. Is Major S.T.A.L.K.E.R there?
Yes.
Okay. He's in command from now on. Tell him to stay put. To be contacted by his superior shortly.
Wow.
Roger.
The major just got promoted over the colonel. And
Major, do you read me?
Major S.T.A.L.K.E.R here. I read you.
Good. As of this
Ничего. Я им так просто не дамся. Успеть бы только, если что, побольше тварей с собой на
I've managed to acquire documents about experiments carried out in the zone. Furthermore, we've been contacted by a stalker who's been in the CNPP. His name is S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and he's offered us his cooperation.
Это считается хорошая подготовка, когда из 10 только один выживает. Черт! Да мы даже в бой не вступили.
Yes, I have the data, and S.T.A.L.K.'s information confirms it. The helicopters were hit by anomalies after their locations changed during the emission. The anomaly map issued to the pilots turned out to be useless.
Good. That means we have until the next emission. We'll be collected together with the stalker from position B28. Stingray squad will be evacuated with you. The birds are already in the air. Over and out.
А если бросили нас?
You heard the news, fellas. When we go, stick together and keep the stalker alive. Any questions? Get ready to move. Major, can I have a word?
Yes, of course. We can move out.
Знал бы, что так обернется. Чёртов запустил вертолет. А пусть бы и разжаловали, мне похрен. Среди людей зато. Они здесь.
Move out, squad.
В зоне этой проклятой.
Don't worry, Striker, I'm gonna try to keep you alive.
Would you look at that? The sons of bitches actually made it. You were right, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Zombies.
Вали, кондуратов! Вали, кондуратов!
Не уйдешь отсюда, скотина, ты понял? Все, приплыл!
На гранату!
I don't know they could throw grenades. Or was it just one of these people trying to throw it and it just hit me and...
Zombies in the building.
Получи! Свалил одного!
Огонь!
Every zombie in Pripyat is going to know we're coming. We've got to move faster. Run!
Внимание,
More zombies up ahead.
А, скушал мой подарочек! Вали, кондуратов! Скопытился, гад! Вали!
Stingray, where are you?
Okay, some.
We're on the way.
Our orders are to take off if we come under attack, so hurry the hell up!
Roger that. We'll be there soon. Stay alert and follow orders. We're real close to the evacuation point. Let's move!
Technically, I'm the leader, so I'm just letting you take charge for
There's
the moment.
no time! Check your weapons and fire at will!
I feel sorry for the guy named Will. Just be a normal stalker.
Fire at will! Go!
Oh. I have a feeling the corridor's about to not make it. Oh. Oh. Need to get out, he's hitting on me.
Major T.A.L.K.E.R, we're taking heavy fire from an unidentified enemy. We cannot hold out for long.
Oh well, I tried. You just got to him and
To the choppers! Go! Go! Go!
I can't move.
Получи-ка!
Гранату, гад!
Come on. People get into the helicopters now.
Major Dictator. I hope it was worth it.
Тревога! Всех до единого!
I wonder how many people was lost.
As a reward for successfully completing his investigation, S.T.A.L.K.E.R was offered a promotion to colonel and the position of mission coordinator. He declined the opportunity to work at the HQ and submitted a personal request to be sent to the zone as the USS Permanent Observer. The information about the development of psi devices obtained by S.T.A.L.K.E.R alerted USS commanders. All the information gathered on X-designated laboratories was removed from military archives and filed as top secret. All personnel working in the zone were ordered to prevent the disclosure of information about the laboratories at any cost. Several experimental samples were made on the basis of technical documents for Item 62. Following a set of test trials, it was decided not to go ahead with large-scale deployment of the weapon due to the high cost of ammunition. Nonetheless, it would be reasonable to assume that further development of the Gauss rifle is ongoing. Skadovsk became home to any and all who could reach it. Fierce stalker resistance did not stop the bandits from making regular and ultimately unsuccessful attempts to establish their so-called order on the ship. Despite this ongoing struggle, the Skadovsk carried on its unique brand of life. Following the destruction of the bloodsucker lair, it's unlikely that anything could significantly change the state of affairs on the Skadovsk. The old ship became a temporary center of stability in the ever-changing world that is the Zone. A fragile balance was reached between freedom and duty squads at Yanov Station. Tired of the endless struggle, fighters of both factions started leaving their squads and joining the Free Stalkers. The scientific expedition, organized by Professors Herman and Ozersky, was a success. The data they collected facilitated the development of groundbreaking medicine and technology, which prompted the Ministry of Education to allocate additional funding for researching the Zone. Gary's stories about the Army's fate scared stalkers away from Pripyat. The few who dared to venture into the city ran into inexplicable phenomena, which added further dark strokes to an already gloomy picture of the dead city. The legend of the Oasis stopped being a legend. The identity of those who managed to find the way to the secret anomaly became an increasingly regular topic of conversation among stalkers. Despite this, the number of adventurers trying to find it remained high, something the bandits were quick to take advantage of, with constant offers to lead stalkers to the Oasis, which usually ended in muggings at a safe distance from stalker camps. The area around Yanov Station gained a reputation for being one of the most dangerous places in the Zone. Fewer and fewer stalkers make it back from raids, many dying at the hands of mutants within view of the camp. One of those missing is Trapper, who set out to track down a chimera on what appears to have been his last hunt.
Oh yeah, because
rumors of Zulu's fate reached the leader of duty, General Voronin. Counter to most expectations, Voronin decided to posthumously award Zulu with the Silver Shield, duty's highest decoration. Vano headed off to the freedom-controlled military warehouses, where his cheerful personality and optimism quickly earned him the popularity they merited. Ultimately, he took charge of a small group of researchers involved in investigating anomalous areas. A new group appeared in the zone. They are well trained, but their objectives are not known. Rumors say they used to be monolith fighters. Their leader is known as Strider. Senior Lieutenant Sokolov continued to take part in flying missions over the zone. During one such recon flight over Limansk, his aircraft was shot down by mercenaries. 2 weeks later, he was picked up by a patrol near the cordon. Within a month of his rescue, Sokolov had left the Air Force, joining a civil airline instead. A group of stalkers was forced to seek shelter on Noah's old barge during a particularly powerful emission. When the barge was attacked by a horde of snorks afterwards, stalkers were forced to concede that the barge was as good a defense against mutants as anything they'd seen. Even more astonishing was a litter of pseudo-dog puppies that Noah himself led into battle against the snorks. Having overcome his alcoholism, Cardin left the Skadovsk. Stalkers said he went to look for his missing friends. Several days later, he returned, suffering from wounds and radiation poisoning. As soon as his wounds healed, he left the zone for the second and final time. S.T.A.L.K.E.R passed on the information he obtained on his trip to the Chernobyl NPP to the USS commanders. This prompted the government to create a scientific institute for research of the Chernobyl anomalous area. S.T.A.L.K.E.R took up the position of chief scientific consultant to the institute. When Colonel Kowalski, commander of the Stingray Group, returned from the zone, he was forced to explain the reasons for the failure of Operation Fairway. Following a dragged-out investigation and the brass's failed attempt to make him the fall guy, the colonel was finally given an honorable discharge.
Okay.
Взрывая мгновение через сотни лет, мы растаем в пыли своих надежд, оставляя пока.
Okay, and that's be it for this game. I liked it pretty good. Of the three of the original trilogy, I'd say my favorite was probably Clear Sky. Mainly because of the faction wars. I didn't like fighting against S.T.A.L.K.E.R at the end, but the people were still, I guess, in a way, still supernatural thinking like, oh, the zone is punishing for someone going in there. When it was literally just the little group of AI stuff that was responsible for all that, and the zone itself is just like it's trying to grow or evolve. But the faction wars was pretty fun. Yeah, and I will be playing the second one. I'll be streaming it on my trips and all that, and then posting the live stream I do, which most likely gonna be like about an hour or two, maybe 2 hours or more of gameplay each time. May depend on how much I play it. Maybe even longer than that. And then editing, put in a thing to make sure it's fit properly for YouTube kind of thing, and then go from there. So you should maybe getting that soon, but I'm not for sure. may wait until I do a good amount of them and then do them all at once, because they're gonna take forever to publish and everything. But I hope everyone enjoyed the series in the video. If you did, remember to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos, since the next video game gonna be recorded is The Simpsons Hit and Run, I believe. And then Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Nuzlocke. But until next time, hope everyone have a good day, and peace.